Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Trucking with me, Roll Cage TV, where I continue to do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of oversized cargo. And I'm not talking about my waistline. For a man my age, I have a decent waistline. I was on medication that really exploded me, but, for a man my age, I lost all that weight. I've got a pretty decent waistline. I'm not gonna, post any pictures or anything, because I want to remain ignorant in my self-image. No webcams for me, buddy. Anyway, let's get started. We are in the middle of delivering, doing the Valley Pipeline building pipeline facility delivery task. Whatever. Maybe I should shorten the chat box a little bit so it's easier to see. But I've got the oversized Congo. The pipeline workers. They're really into music. They want oversized Congos, or they're not going to put the thing together. They're on strike until they get their oversized Congos. So I have to deliver some oversized Congos and some wooden planks so they can make. You don't play with drumsticks. I was going to say so they make drumsticks. Not Congos anyway. It's conga drums. Anyway. Oversized cargo. I'm delivering some oversized cargo along with some wooden planks. And then I gotta come back and get some metal beams and blah 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 blah. All these people, all they want is stuff. Always want stuff from me. I think I'm turning left here. I should have put the waypoint better. I will get the stuff done. Is it dark enough yet to change? Maybe. No, maybe. About the same. It's dark here in Alaska at 6 a.m. So I let it go for a little bit longer. I apologize if it can get a little bit dark. I know, depending on the device you're watching on, I do have the gamma turned up. I don't know if it's gamma or brightness and contrast or whatever, but I have it turned up about as bright as I can without it washing out the screen, which makes it hard to see as it is there. But yeah, I know the compression on Twitch can make it harder, and then this gets chopped up for YouTube, and then YouTube recompresses what Twitch gives them. But it's watchable. I can watch it. I watch back my own videos. I know other people that watch my videos. I get the occasional comments. If you're watching this video on YouTube, feel free to leave me a comment and say, yeah, good job, Roll Cage. Good job. You did a great job with that video setting, and the audio setting is perfect. Just don't watch the beginning of last episode. The audio was not perfect, and I had to mess around with it for a while to get it to work right. But we got it now. Sounds like it's good. I streamed this straight from the Xbox. It's a pretty simple setup, except the Twitch app on Xbox they redid a while back, and they introduced this really awful bug, and I don't believe they've ever fixed it. There is a workaround for it, but I went for months and months before I discovered the workaround. The audio, and it may sound like it's just your microphone, but it's not. If you listen carefully, it's the game audio as well. It gets all warbly. I know people who have said, well, I wanted to stream on my Xbox the way you do, because I want to be just like you, Mr. Cage. And but you know, my sound is all warbly, and the workaround is to start a party chat. You don't have to invite anyone. You can turn off all invitations, but if you start a party chat, somehow the Twitch app, and this wasn't the case back, you know, a year ago or something, but then they rebuilt the whole app from scratch, and it's got that terrible bug in it. But I discovered it. Somebody, one of my viewers, gave me a link to a Reddit post where somebody discovered it. And so, yes, you can still find good things on Reddit. And yeah, it's but it still can be kind of finicky. Sometimes it doesn't work as well as others, and you might have to stop it and restart it. And the party chat seems to expire after like an hour, so I have to keep turning it back on, turn it off, back on. You can also attach to a Discord chat, but that's been having trouble lately, so I don't know. Fewer technical errors on the console than on the PC. Fewer things they have to mess with, but still plug and play. But it's not you know, automatic. I'm also, I don't know if it's different. I don't think it's different on the, I think it's just Xbox. I don't think it affects the PlayStation, but I think it affects all Xbox. Well, I don't know about Xbox 360, but it affects both Xbox One and Xbox Series. I am streaming right now in Xbox One X, which was the last Xbox One model that they produced. I will eventually be streaming on the, I have an Xbox Series S sitting here, and I'm going to get an X eventually. I got the S because they were discontinuing the black 1 terabyte Series S's. And that's what I wanted to get, because that would fit nicely on my, with my other, on top of my other one here, on my coffee table. But, and I know I can sell that. Now that it's a collector's item, I know I can sell it for even more. Go on eBay, sell it for $1,000, $10,000, because it's a collector's item. They don't make them anymore. It will be a long time. It'll just be a long time until I get this thing unpacked and plugged in, because I've got no reason to use it right now. And I'll still play most games off the Xbox One, because there's this weird thing with the series, the X and the S, where you can't play newer games off of, you can't play newer games off of an external hard drive. Hopefully they'll change that. They'll find some way of fixing that. Because that means if you only get a 1 terabyte, or now they're going to be offering 2 terabyte Series X's, all of your games have to fit in 2 terabytes. And now your older games you can play, your Xbox One games, Xbox 360 games, you can play on original Xbox games, you can play off of the external hard drive. But the Xbox Series games, you can't play off of the external drive, which is, to me, really a problem, because you know that the newer games are going to be larger, and as it is, I have games, over 2 terabytes of games installed, because I like to have my games installed. I don't want them to have to download every time I go to play them. I know some people, they have their favorite game they play, and then they'll just download if they want another, play a different game. They don't mind having it up in the cloud, but I kind of like to have them all there. All right. We've got the planks, we got the cargo, And now we just need the metal beams and the service spare parts. Let me stop my engine, go back on the map and figure out what route I'm going to take to get those. Okay, I need... Let's go pull this thing up. I can get pipes here. Any place else I can get pipes? Probably not at the factory. No. Metal beams, service spare parts. I bet it was at the service hub. Any place else? This is wooden planks again, right? Ah, metal beams I can get there. Oh, off of a trailer. I could actually... I could actually winch that and then drop the other trailer attached to it. And then I would get the opportunity to drop those off. So that might be a possibility. I like to clear up... Oh, see, metal beams are just as close there. So that's probably the best way of doing it. So metal beams, service spare parts, and not scout fuel trailer, and medium pipes, and nothing else. Okay. All right, let's do the logistics. This is what my logistics training has taught me how to do. Actually, not exactly. I wrote software for the trucking industry early in my programming career, and I didn't do route opt. I did not program route optimization. Let's see. Route optimization is a difficult thing to do. I mean, I can start by just pulling it. Do I want to grab those first, and then swing around and grab all this stuff and come back? Or do I want to grab that last? If there's a quicker way of getting to one of these other places, but I don't think there is. This is definitely on my way there or back. This looks difficult to get to, actually. That looks like it might kind of be dangerous. So I'm going to go there first. So I don't have to worry about equipment falling off. Yeah, let's do that. So I will ignore that. I'll grab it on the way back. Come up here, get the whatever it is I need, because I already don't remember. See, what I can't do is go that way. I mean, I could. It seems like it might be safer, but this way looks a lot cooler. Actually, that might be shorter. Oh, we'll see. We'll be adventurous. I've got the Mastodon. I can go anywhere. If I have to, I can drive in the river. I know the river is like frozen most of the way. This just looks like it might be a scary slope. But we'll see. I'm not familiar with the map. I use waypoints because I'm not familiar with the map, but also people can follow it better than... I mention this often. I watch a lot of people do Let's Plays, and they don't put markers down on the map usually. And in fairness, it's because it takes time to do this, and so, you know, the playthroughs take longer. But, whoops. Ugh, so I got 3 points there. The playthroughs take longer that way, but then you can follow along better, because I don't know where the roads go. That looks like the wrong way to go. It looks like it might be narrow rocks. So let's go this way. I don't know what I'm picking up where. I haven't seen whether this is a small thing or a large thing. Service hub. I'm going that way. It's half one, 6 dozen the other, so I might as well go like this. On the better road. Oh, this is it's going to be a long trail. It might take me half an hour to do all this. So yeah, I like putting the waypoints down. I don't have the roads memorized. When I watch other people play, they seem to just drive around and say, you know, like make a left at this tree, you watch where they're going, and it's like, I don't recognize what that tree is. But like I said, I don't blame them because it takes longer. My playthrough is going to be multiple years as it is. But that's okay. I don't mind. I watched Wezel on Wheels. Shout out to Wezel. He's had a playthrough going for like over 2 years now. He is caught up with all of the. I think he's completely caught up now. He had some months off because he was getting his house renovated. And something like that, and something like there. Okay, that is the path. Let's move around north. It is a nice circle, or oval, abstract oval. It's some sort of intestinal organ shape. Now I have to back up and turn around. Is that a bridge right near me? That is a bridge right near me. Let's jackknife purposely, because you can do that. Because I don't want to have to back up this trailer across that narrow bridge. I do not trust my ability to do that. If I have to, I can detach. Reattach. This is not the way you would do it in real life. Obviously. Pushing the trailer across the road like that. Oh, now it's going to get booked. I get it? I think I got it. I think I'll be fine. It's a pretty narrow bridge for a pretty wide truck. I mean, it's just like I could drive across this little creek without any issues. So trying to get started out to go over that road. Probably. But then backing across the creek is probably not going to be a good idea either. So. Already in the last episode I spilled some cargo. Trying to turn around. So. Spoiler alert. You're supposed to give a spoiler alert before you actually give the spoiler, right? I never get that right. I always say the spoiler, then give the alert. Where is my coffee? It's out of reach. Wait, have it. There, I need to get my brain working again. It hasn't even been 2 hours in the stream and already it's frazzled. Well, it's early. I haven't had enough sleep. That's it. I'll take a little micro nap while I'm driving here, because that's safe. And I'll feel more refreshed when I get to the location. Don't actually do that, kids. It's a joke. Sometimes I feel like I have to be more careful when I'm joking. If I'm just in person saying some BS. Oh, I recognize this fast. Oops. You know, it can kind of be easy to see that I'm joking, but if I'm streaming or something and I say something and somebody takes it more seriously than I meant it, that might be an issue. But no, micro naps are bad. Don't take micro naps while you're driving. Don't be distracted. Don't think you can chat while you're driving either. No matter how well you think you can steer with one hand. Too many, you gotta be so careful when you're, okay, where did I miss my turn off? Back there is where I missed my turn. Here I go again! This should be easier to turn around than last time. See, distracted driving. Don't talk while you're driving either. Never talk while you're driving. Or listen to the radio, or look out the window, or anything like that. Well, I guess you have to look out the window when you're driving, right? Look out the window while you're driving, but don't look out other windows, so you don't have to look out. Pay attention, that's what I'm trying to say. Kids. Speaking of windows, tomorrow morning, my windshield has a little chip in it. And I was worried for a long time, but how much it's going to cost me and all that stuff. But I talked to I went to get my oil changed at my regular mechanic because I just love them to death. And asked them for a recommendation someplace that can fix my windshield. And they actually didn't have a recommendation. It was like, well, I don't know, you have to... No, because I know not to trust the obnoxious place on TV that does all the advertising that... Okay. Did I say to go there? I did say to go there. Can I go there? Because it looks like rocks. I am empty. Oh yeah, I'm fine. Because my impression is that place is just like an insurance rip-off place. I don't have insurance. They'll cover it. But they didn't have any other place that they dealt with. But while I was waiting to get my oil change, I walked around a little bit and walked around to a local library. And yes, there are still local libraries, believe it or not. And I don't know what led me to ask the librarian, but I asked the librarian at the desk, do you happen to know where I can get a my glass, my windshield fixed. And she said, oh yeah, there's this place I went to. I think they only do replacement though, but call them up. Maybe they can give you a referral. And I called them up and they said, yeah, we only do replacement, but we work with this other place that that repairs. And so I called that place up and they said, yeah, you know, we can handle it. We'll come out to your place and it's only going to cost you, and you know, it turned out to be a very small amount of money. Well, I mean, not $1, but fairly small amount of, about a tenth as much as I was afraid it was going to be. So, but the downside is, they couldn't give me a window. They don't really have like a central dispatch, or give me a window. They're giving me a window. They're fixing my window. They couldn't give me an interval of time other than sometime Monday between, you would think there would be they're like a cable company. On Monday, sometime between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. I'll call them first thing in the morning and see if they can give me a better estimate on the day of, but I have a feeling not, because I think they're probably not centrally dispatched. I think it's just driver's discretion. They see where they got to go and then they lay it out. But we'll see. They'll meet me at my vehicle and do the repair. It depends. They said, well, it depends on where it is on the windshield, how close it is, you know, how big it is. And I described it, and it's practically in the very middle of the windshield. And it's just a small little chip. It hasn't gone all the way through or anything like that. So we should be able to fix it easy peasy. So, because it's still warm here, but I live in Minnesota. It's not going to be warm forever. And once water gets in there and freezes, the windshield will no longer be repairable. It will be in terrible shape. So. See, this is why I wanted to take this path while I was empty. But this is the Mastodon, baby. Rocks are nothing. It can drive over rocks. This is not the path I would recommend, I don't think. I was tempted to just drive right off of that rock, off that cliff face, but I didn't. I have taken this thing, well, this model, I've got two of them. I've taken this thing for the brother vehicle to unbelievable places. There's a task in Michigan that you're not really supposed to be using a big truck for, but I use this thing for. You're supposed to struggle with towing this vehicle out of this place between all these rocks, and I guess you're expected to take a scout vehicle there, and then winch up and tow this other scout vehicle around through the rock. And I said, no, I'm going to take this thing and throw it in the bed. And so I did. I picked this thing up and threw it in, I think it was the semi-trailer bed here. Probably. That might have been a 2-slot trailer or something. Or maybe in the truck bed. Just one scout vehicle would have fit in the truck bed. Put it in there, and it took a lot of effort, I will say, at least as much as it would have had I taken the scout trailer. But we got it done. Is that the pickup spot? No, that's a task. And what am I getting here? Make sure I get something that's on the list. Medium pipes, that's on the list. Alright. So tomorrow I don't usually get up at 8 a.m. I'm an old retired guy. I don't want to get up at 8 a.m. But tomorrow I'm getting up at 8 a.m. And then I'll call, and if they, like I said, they probably can't give me a window, so I'll just have to stay up. I'll, find something to do, like watch YouTube videos, when I should be doing something else, like working on my stream. I have a Discord that needs to be put together. It's not public. It's kind of in beta. Actually, it's more in alpha than in beta right now. I want to get more background music on the stream. It's a larger selection. There's only 4 tracks now, and you get kind of a monotonous. You watch a couple hours of the stream. I've got the albums. Shout out to Crinkles Music, crinkles.com, XFan Music and Twitch chat, and all my YouTube videos. There's a link to their website where you can buy their music. It's royalty free. You have to buy it, but it's royalty free, and it comes with a license to use it, as long as you're using it as background music, not just broadcasting it. But yes, crinklesmusic.com. Got 24 now. Had 23 for years, and then just a few months ago released the 24th collection album. They're called Soundtrack from a Box. And I like the vibe as background music, and I like supporting independent artists. I can't. This is streaming on Twitch as well as posting on YouTube, so I'm not going to use YouTube's sound library. So, the allergies are still bugging me. I think it's a little bit cooler today. The air conditioner is cutting on every so often to just check the temperature. But next week it's going to be in the 80s here in Minnesota, which it often is in September. We're halfway between the equator and the North Pole, so we get pretty varying temperatures throughout the year. People know how cold it gets, they don't know how warm it gets. As well as humid, 10,000 lakes and all. If you're not from America, you probably don't know much about Minnesota, but Minnesota's up north. North Midwest, Central, North Central. Oh, our house is like Upper Midwest. That's it. Excuse me, son. All right, actually, had to take a little bit of time to clear my throat. Get something to drink. But yes, it can get quite warm here. Average temperature in July, I think the average temperature is 80 something, around 80. Which means, of course, it's going to get up to 100 at least once or twice. Often is in the 90s. And in December, this is degrees freedom, of course, American units. It's supposed to be an eagle. There's and then the winter time, the average is 20 degrees Fahrenheit, which temperatures means it gets below zero often. So, yeah. A swing of 100 degrees from summer to winter is a big swing. Your body would probably explode if that happened to you all at once. Fortunately, it doesn't usually get below zero in August. And the conversion to centigrade is you take the Fahrenheit temperature, subtract 32, and then multiply it by 5/9. And I'll let you go ahead and do that because I tried to do math in my head earlier, and it was a disaster. And let's see, up something here, which is, what am I on now? 5 over it because I'm in the Mastodon. That's not a stump. Yeah, there's a stump there. Yeah, is this the service spare parts here? I think. Yes. Alright. Now get turned around. Let's see. Getting turned around and then going left again. That really matters. No, there's no good way of being completely turned around, but I'll just jackknife it again. I don't care. Well, sorry about that jump cut, folks. Apparently my stream died while I was right in the middle of talking about something. What was I talking about? I have no idea. That was at least 2 minutes ago. I'm an old man. I'm not expected to remember what I was talking about 2 minutes ago. Anyway, all I've been thinking about for the last 2 minutes is getting the stream back up. But let's keep going. For at least another 10 minutes or so, and then we're taking a break. Yeah, I got a message on my screen that said, your stream seems to have stopped. Oh, nice. I hate when that happens. So, yes, nasty jump cut there. I didn't want to just leave that YouTube segment hanging. It's only about 35 minutes long. Usually it's pretty easy for me to produce YouTube videos from the Twitch stream because Twitch has a highlight editor. I can take the stream and just chop it up into highlights and export it directly to YouTube, which is very convenient. But when the stream dies and I have to patch 2 streams content together, then I have to download it all and use a separate app to patch together. MLDC, you're here! Oh, I was talking about cracked windows and temperatures. Well, thanks for coming back and reminding me what I was talking about. Temperatures, yes. It gets cold here in the wintertime, it gets hot in the summertime. And if I didn't get my windshield fixed, then water would get in and freeze, and the whole windshield would be cracked in half, and then I would have to spend 10 times as much to get it replaced. I am doing well. Thank you for asking, and really, thanks for coming back. Usually when my stream dies, I lose at least half my audience that never comes back. But then notifications go out, and different people come back. I am doing well. I am doing well. Thanks, Fred. Hopefully you're you're having a good day yourself. Doing well. Alright, this is fuel stop. A needed fuel stop. And while I'm here, I will also advance the time. Make it a little bit brighter. No, made it no brighter at all. It's so dark at 6 a.m. here. I keep looking around now at all of my tablets and phone and everything else to see if I'm getting any more messages. Not bad, but it's almost over and work tomorrow. Oh, yeah. I know, the Sunday night blues. Well, it's only 2 in the afternoon here. 20 after 2. I remember those days. I'm retired now, but I remember those days. Mondays, am I right? Of course, the benefit of those days was, you know, I had a decent income. Being an old retired guy, has its other challenges. And not just, you know, cranky bones and stuff. Well, I'm glad you decided to spend some of your end of the weekend trying to, with me, trying to forgetting about what you have to do tomorrow. Alright, I'm almost done. Wait, I'm not done with this task. Am I? I have to pick up something else. Oh, I wasn't anticipating that turn. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, Department of Highway's gonna get me again. Another strongly worded letter. Oh, I hate when that happens. Oh. If I can pull in a way that will allow me to actually back up properly. Wrong thing. And not concrete blocks. Metal beams. That's what I'm getting here. Metal beams. Alright. Alright. I am very quiet because I want to do this properly just to prove that I can. Okay. There. See, that's how you're supposed to back up a trailer. Relaxing on car mechanic 2021 and listening to the stream. Not really watching, so don't apologize for not watching. I mean, you are missing some expert driving skills, but you'll know what's happening. You can imagine what's happening when you hear me starting to yell out in pain and like, no! Oh, chill out on some gaming. That's, I've not... pardon my ignorance, but I've actually not heard of that game. It sounds pretty good. Even though I know, like, nothing about fixing cars. At least nothing about any kind of modern cars, that's for sure. The last time I actually did any work on a car was probably when I was, you know, helping helping somebody as a child, handing them a wrench or something like that. That's when you start watching and hear the squeaks. Okay. Hey, I still get credit for the views. Even you're just watching, even you're just listening. All right, getting ready to sing here. One of those, and one of those. I got an achievement. That cut me off. That cut my song off because I got an achievement. I got an achievement for fixing all the pipes in Alaska. That seems like not a very big achievement, but I got it. All right, I will take your buckaroonies. Decent pay. Stop my engine. I'm just actually looking up this achievement because I can. Repaired all the pipes in Alaska. Huh. And it's a rare achievement, which means I'm one of 10% that has actually played this game far enough that has ever downloaded it. So there you go. Let me try to figure out what I'm going to do next, and then I'm going to take a break, I think. But now that I have all the pipelines and all the roads done, I think the next thing to do is going to be do some scouting, pull out the portable exploration unit, and do some scouting around here. Because there's a lot of areas that I haven't scouted. So that's always fun, pulling out the portable exploration unit. The prototype exploration unit. I always say portable. That's not right. One thing I can do though is, well, I'll keep the trailer on here because it's a pretty handy trailer. I will pull out of the way. There is a trailer store right behind me. If I decide to change the configuration on this thing, I can do that. I don't like to leave trailers hanging around. I'm going to take a chance that I don't fall off of this cliff trying to get this thing out of the way. This was not the right side to do this on. I should have done this on the other side. Too late to fix my error. Yeah, probably. Okay, when you hear that laugh, ML, that's also a clue to look up and see what nonsense I've gotten myself into. I'm going to pull over here. This will be fine. You can keep, you know, changing your brake pads, whatever it is you're doing. Everything's good. And stop this engine. Nice. All right, and let's see, where is probably here in Northport, right? Probably not in the garage. Oh, why did I open the garage? I hope it's in the garage. It's probably not in the garage. Oh! I am so jealous! Rebuilding a 71 Ford Mustang Mach 1. Oh man, in 71, I would have been, I would have killed to be in a Ford Mustang, but not in 71. I was still probably too young. How old would I have been in 71? No, just around driving age. But, yeah. Local map? Give me the local map here. It did. There's the exploration unit. And there's the Wrangler. Okay. Aha. So what I have to do is... Well, I guess I could drive it there. Is that White... Yes, that's White Valley right there. Okay. What I'll do then is drive this thing over to White Valley. I'll do that right now, and then figure out what I want to do from there. So boy, you get to watch 2 loading screens. That sounds like fun. But once I get over there, I'm going to take my break. So if you're watching on Twitch, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. The stream will stay up. Everything will be good. Nothing happened to the internet or anything like that. It's just the stream. The Xbox said, nope, your streams. We don't want your stream money today. Whatever. Oh boy, you get to see the beautiful scene. Ooh, that's actually not a bad scene. With the crows. I guess they're crows. I don't know what they are. Anyway, so if you're watching on YouTube, though, that's going to be it for this episode. The next episode will be out the next weekday afternoon at noon U.S. Central Time, which is 6 p.m. UK time. So again, Twitch, stick around. YouTube, next episode. Either way, I will see you then.